Hello, sorry for the weird malfunction thing earlier. It's because I was connected to an external monitor and that monitor had a camera too. And so it was just like really confused which one to look at me from. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me today. Hi, Annie. And hello, Anjdeep. I have uploaded a new video as I think I saw Anjdeep, you leave a comment. So I'll take a look and reply to that later today. And I am so excited about this video. So yeah, I hope that a lot of people watch it and that people feel better about productivity. Yeah, thanks so much. If you ever have any, constructive criticism or recommendations, yeah, please let me know. Okay, cool. I'm going to read a couple comments I got so far. Someone said, someone said, quote, "Are you from a rich family like Crazy Rich Asians?" So weird. Why would people think I'm rich? Oh, yes. I never make my bed, actually. It's not good. But when I'm with Sean, he makes it and I make it so I don't look like a slob all the time. Okay, cool. Let's get started then. Oh, also, yesterday I went to the flower field and it was so pretty. I'm going to post a few pictures sometime this week. The view was fantastic. Oh, do you mean like the part with the mountains? Is that it? Because that is actually from my backyard. And oh yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, the flower fields were nice, but it was kind of windy and cold. It wasn't the best. Also Anjdeep, I remember you said yesterday or 2 days ago that you watched on the Sean and Amy channel, the Can't Too Hard Not to Smile. And yeah, I think it's a cute video. I just made it for fun on TikTok, but I put it on there. Yeah, you should go someday. But I recommend that you go when there aren't as many people. And I think earlier in the day is better. The lighting might be better if you want to take pictures. But just know that, like, you actually can't go into the flower field. It's more like they have little cutouts for you to go, like, take pictures. There were so many girls there, like, wearing dresses and taking pictures, and including me. I was one of them. But anyway, yeah, Sean is great. Okay, let's get started. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes then. Okay, good job, guys. We finished another 20-minute reading or study session. So today was day 72. We're almost at 75, which means we're almost 3/4 of the way to 100. Wow, quick maths. Just kidding. And okay, I'm going to check the chat. Yeah, I actually, in that video I just uploaded on my Weenie channel, I put my notes to show how like not pretty they were for that part. And those notes are actually from freshman year of Caltech. And I was actually hired as a note taker to like send the notes I take each time to, I think the I forgot what office it's called, but to an office where they redistribute to students who like might not be able to make the classes or to take the notes themselves. And so I went through my past emails and then found those notes because I wanted to demonstrate what it looked like. But yeah, since you are majoring in physics on STEEP, that might be interesting to briefly look at them. I'm sure you found it pretty intriguing. Do you guys have any plans for Sunday? Did you do anything fun on STEEP this weekend? Are you ready for Monday? If you guys could do one thing as your job for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'll give you a moment to think about that. I ask this because I realize I'm always like, oh, guys, ready for Monday? Yay, it's Friday. And it's like this constant cycle of, 5 days a week you're working, and then the other days it's just you feel like you're free. But if every day you're excited, where you would be doing what you love as a job, even though that's not necessarily the smartest thing to do, what would you be? What would you do? Yeah, to answer your comment, Annie, yeah, I never saw the point of making notes pretty. Like I know a lot of people highlight and make things all colorful, but I only use highlighting when it serves a purpose. Like I might use blue for the different sections each day, and then orange for a formula or something like that. But yeah, nothing like for the purpose of making it pretty, because yeah, I don't need it to be pretty. Unless like people, they'll make it pretty and then they feel like, they can be more productive, and it's like more effective. So still trying to figure out what we want to do for a living. Cool. Yeah. So you're in high school, if I remember correctly, right, Annie? What are you thinking of majoring in? I know it might be early, like if you are in high school, that is. I might have mixed it up. Yeah, color code notes. Yeah, that's very helpful. So because I asked you guys this question, I'll answer myself as well. If I could do one thing, I don't know what it exactly is, but I want to do something where it helps people, where I can kind of see the impact of what I do each day. And, as cheesy as it sounds, it's making the world a better place little by little. And I think that's through like education and like making people aware of certain ways we can make society better. And I think there are just like so many issues in society where we can all take a part in making better. So especially recently, I feel like with the environment, right? The environment is really suffering, and I just always cannot fathom why capitalism gets in the way of protecting what's our home and what's making life and the way capitalism works, like even possible, right? Like if you have no earth, like you can't even sell things in the first place and your money is worthless. So why keep making the money while you're burning down trees? And ironically, also trees make money because they're paper. But anyway, and also issues like think technology is becoming rather scary with the advancement of AI. So Elon Musk, in a podcast with Joe Rogan, was talking about how like he really thinks that it's inevitable that AI kind of takes over in some way or another. And I think we just need to be more careful about it. But even if we think about it, even without AI, we're already kind of letting digital means run our lives, each person to a different extent, at least for first world countries and like social media and stuff like that. I talk about it a lot, but I think that even if we try to stay away from it, because it's become so ingrained in our society and that we feel the need to communicate with people using these digital resources, then it's not really something we can avoid. And like, say you just want to make an Instagram to keep in touch with people from high school. Well, you're probably going to check out your feed, and by scrolling, you're pulling the lever of like a lottery machine, and that makes a dopamine rush, and then you get hooked if you do it more and more, and you're addicted, and your attention span decreases, and people do not read nowadays. There are other issues as well, and with the problem, there are a lot of things happening in the world right now, but don't want to go too dark. That was a big tangent, but my point is, maybe YouTube, if I can reach enough people, that would be something I would like to do long term. That, I hope to make like a mindset change, a switch where people want to change the way that society is working right now. Because, if people don't want to, if not enough people show the need or desire to protect the environment, nothing's going to change. So that's kind of my thinking. Okay. Annie's you're actually a first year college student planning to major in research or experimental psychology. Okay, cool. Psychology is cool. I took AP psychology in high school, and it was probably one of my favorite classes. Yeah. I'm not sure. What are the kinds of things you can do with a psychology degree? But yeah, deep questions today, So I don't expect everyone else watching right now to have an answer as to what you would do for the rest of your life as a job if you could. I'm kind of indecisive about whether I should make this a gold section because it was kind of me rambling a lot. But I think I will because, I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting topics that we're going through. But anyway, on a lighter note, today I'm going to clean around the house/apartment with Sean a bit. And there's this new pair of shoes that like opened up a store in the US. It's from China. So I think we're going to take a look at getting a pair of matching shoes there. They're not very expensive, which is pretty cool. The environment can be saved by technology, but until and unless we make a world peaceful, rather than having a pride of their religion and country, pride in saving nature. Yeah. So I know there's a lot of technology out there trying to, reduce the effects of the carbon dioxide in the air, pollution, and make clean energy. And I think like electric cars are a step in the right direction, for example. But at the rate our environment is going, it's just like, I don't know if technology can catch up, because while we're creating the new technology, that's also harming the environment. Like, crypto isn't necessarily good for the environment, like trying to be good for the environment, but yeah, like mining crypto takes so much energy and it's terrible for the environment. And people actually don't realize it because they think, oh, we're just on our computers, right? But it's really terrible for the earth. And also, I mean, like, just spending so much energy like on these technologies when the easier solution is just to tackle the root of the problem. And why not just spend less on, I don't know, building new infrastructure, cutting down forests, and trying to get more and more, just like in the movie Don't Look Up. If you guys haven't seen that movie on Netflix, you should watch it for sure, because in that movie, people suddenly want to not deflect the comet that's going to hit Earth because they see the potential in mining very rare minerals and getting millions and billions of dollars from that comet. And they're willing to risk that just for the potential of more money and more gains for themselves. And even though it's a satirical movie, it's really hitting close to home of like what's actually happening in the world at this very moment. And so I think we need to be aware of that and not be like, oh, technology is going to solve everything. They thought that technology was going to solve the comet hitting and still be able to extract the minerals. But that's a spoiler alert. I won't say more. Yeah, okay. So Annie says, plan on getting a master's if you want to do something like clinical therapy or work as high school as a counselor or a doctor. Okay, many options. Well, I wish you luck in deciding what you want to do and doing research. Yeah, many choices. It's going to be difficult, but yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out. And yeah, technology harms the environment. Indeed. Okay. Sounds good, guys. All right. Well, I suppose we can end now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, for me at least, not for you, Anshdeep. For me and Annie, at least. Yeah, that's true, Anshdeep. Annie, I don't know if you saw Anshdeep's comment, but I also have the sense of the money. So yeah, it's kind of a give and take, like, I mean, think about it. So many jobs make less money than you would think, even when they are like making a more positive impact, I suppose. Like, oh, the last thing is that, like, for example, some of my friends who went into trading, in New York, like Wall Street and stuff like that, they make a ton of money, right? But they told me themselves, like, they're literally not doing anything for society. They're not creating. They're just adding liquidity, to use their words. But yeah, that's just the way the world works right now. But I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and great job for joining and, being different and being a little extra, being extraordinary. Okay, have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.